What's the deal? Tell me how you feel. I'm Ricky and he's
Nikki.
And this is Ricky and Nikki's Pick 6. Episode 12. We raising hell, baby.
Week 12.
Week 12.
That's crazy. We're almost approaching Thanksgiving weekend.
Dude, it's
Crazy.
getting real. It's getting so real that we got to talk from the heart. We got to say how we feel. We ask the people how they feel every week. Let's tell them how we feel. And I want to start this one off by saying Jalen Hurts sucks. He's fucking cheeks, and I don't want to watch this brand of football in the playoffs. I'm done with it.
Yeah, that Sunday night game. I mean, the Eagles' offense, bro, is just I can't watch it. It's super frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see him. We're gonna see them a lot on prime time, but I think your Rams can take him out in the playoffs.
I hope
Rams
so.
guy.
I hope so. But Jalen Hurts just turns it on in big games like you wouldn't believe. And I wish that he.
I do want to give
way.
respect though. He is a gamer. He does win, but is just. I don't know, man. It's not for me.
It's too much for the people. We're tired of it. Like I didn't know that I was a football purist. I was like, tush push. If you can't stop the other group of guys, no one really wants to hear you complain about the play. Just stop the dudes in front of you.
Right.
But obviously, it's just not a football play. It's damn near rugby out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just tired of watching it. He's cheeks.
I just don't. I mean, don't give the ball to AJ Brown. Devontae had what? Your boy had one catch last week.
Jesus Christ. And now reports are coming out saying that the entire receiving core is complaining. It's not just AJ
I
Brown.
do blame the offense coordinator sucks. He needs to get the fuck out of there. Eagles defense is so good that they may win every game because of their defense. Though.
Yeah, but even like, come on, just like the targets that aren't real targets, you know what I'm saying?
Just the down. I mean, well, we're gonna get into it later, but I mean,
I understand.
You think the Cowboys have a shot this week against them?
Oh, they have a shot. They 100% have a shot.
Yeah.
That defense is nasty, but like, how long can that defense hold up in the manner that they have been?
Dogs on defense.
They have some dogs on defense. And I respect that part of it. It's just that when you have such an elite offense and it's just not showing up week after week.
I don't know if they're elite anymore, bro.
No.
I think their defense is carrying the torch for sure.
And what are they going to do when AJ's out of the building next year? And they have to rely on
AJ Brown is going to the Patriots. You heard it here first. So that's not breaking news or whatever, but he's for sure gone. 100%.
Jalen is cheeks.
100%.
All right. Moving along. We can vent about Jalen all day. No. CeeDee caught throwing up at a hotel at 7:30 in the morning. Notable quote, "Don't wear 88 if you can't live that 88 life." He also dropped a touchdown at the end of the game.
Well, it was crazy.
That would have helped me win fantasy this week.
I sprinkled 2 touchdowns for him, and that really hurt.
Come on, bro.
But no, this is just look at who was he playing against?
The Raiders.
Yeah, so he was out in the club or wherever the fuck he was till 7:30 in the morning. No respect. Who fucking respects this team?
Nobody respects the Raiders because
that was an abysmal game. I'm watching it in my lab. I worked late. I work late Monday nights. And one of my doctors was like, "Nick, are you from Oakland?" I was like, "No, I was born into this dumb shit." So, I mean, being a Raider fan just blows. Just takes a little soul out of me every time.
We're going to get you to a new team.
Lions, maybe.
Obviously, he doesn't respect the Raiders because, they got Joe Byron as their head coach. You've been seeing those memes floating around?
Dude, I was saying that before it even started, but yeah, no.
That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And to wrap it up,
Ooh.
Are the Rams the only good team in the NFL? And secondly, are the Patriots real? Give me your thoughts, Nick.
I love the Rams. This is a Rams podcast and a Bills podcast. I think the Rams are legit. Stafford, if you're holding a Stafford MVP ticket, I think you're looking pretty good. He didn't play really well last week, but he still had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. As far as the Patriots, I don't know. Who have they really beat? You know who beat them week 1? The Raiders.
Sure.
I don't know how the fuck we won that game, but
that'll galvanize the team though. When you get beat up by a trash can, you say, "Hey boys, what the fuck are we doing?"
Yeah, but hey, shout out to Mike Vrabel. He has the boys.
And you ask who did they beat? You know who they beat? The Bills.
They did. They did
beat our boys.
That was Sunday night. Yeah, they did.
That was they're coming out.
But yeah, no, I mean, I respect Rabes. Drake May looks really good. They're finally giving the ball to Travion. Diggs.
3 touchdowns, hat tricks for Travion.
Yeah, finally. I drafted him so high in fantasy.
Wait, what were you going to say about Diggs and his 7 baby mamas?
Doesn't matter. He's balling out.
He's locked in.
Yeah, he's super locked in.
He's locked in. He don't got no baby mama drama.
No.
Just a bunch of baddies giving birth to his progenies.
Just gaping and everything, but yeah.
That's how I'm trying to live, to be honest.
Yep.
I I need a few of them
Some
things.
Chechik vibes.
Cardi B, holla at me.
Yep.
All right. Let's move on. You know, I could be baby daddy number 3.
You love Cardi B.
I love me some Cardi B.
pepperonis.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
That's why you get pizza every week.
Let's go to segment 2. All right, looking at this slate for this week, we got
another gross slate.
It's pretty gross.
Last week actually lived up to its potential. Last week was actually pretty good.
It did. I was at the Rams game, so I didn't get to watch too much football at home, but we'll talk about that later. Colts at Chiefs. Really big AFC matchup here.
This is a must-win for the Chiefs.
This is a must-win for the Chiefs. They're favored -3.5, and the total points is sitting at 49.5. Tell me how you're feeling about this one, Nick.
Chiefs have lost 2 in a row outright. This is the 6th time that Patrick Mahomes has lost back-to-back games in the same season. In the next game, Chiefs are 5-0 straight up and 4-0-1 against the spread. I will be taking the Chiefs money line, and I love the under 49.5.
Yeah, I'm feeling
49.5 is a lot of points. I know the Colts have been playing. The Chiefs defense still is really fucking good. It's going to be in Kansas City. It's going to be cold. Daniel Jones looked like a pumpkin last time we saw him. Or was that 2 weeks ago when we saw him? I trust the Chiefs defense. 49.5, that's a lot of points. I'm going to take the under.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on the under for sure, but Chiefs -3.5. I think I like Colts +3.5 here because I know Patrick 5-0 after getting his ass whooped. But as I've been saying since the beginning of this podcast, I just don't feel like this is the Chiefs' year. I mean,
you have been saying that. Like, kudos to you.
Yeah.
You've been saying that since week 1. You weren't a believer in the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I've laughed at you. Still going to laugh at you. They're not even in the playoff picture yet, and they have the 4th best odds to win the Super Bowl.
I know.
How crazy is that?
It's extreme glazing by the books, and I understand why the books glaze Patrick Mahomes because I bet against him once in a Super Bowl in my life, and I lost my money, and I said I'll never do that
Niners?
again.
Was that the Niners one?
Yes, it was.
The first or the second one?
The
most recent one.
No, the first. The first one. So
okay.
I learned my lesson a really long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like, I feel like, yes, the Chiefs could win this. The Colts got to take their show outside. Spags is going to game plan for JT. He's going to want to stop them, make Daniel Dimes put the ball in the air, disguise defense. Oh, interception to the house.
You have
blitz.
That's to cut the snake's head.
You got to cut the snake's head.
I don't know how you're going to stop Jonathan Taylor, but you stop the run, you make Daniel Jones throw, and that's your recipe for success.
But this has been an explosive team. It's been an explosive offense all year. Yes, it's sputtered at times, but I think that it's going to continue to be what it is. Whether they win or lose this game, I like the Colts +3.5 here. Yeah. I like the Colts with the points. And honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I could see the Colts winning this game, totally crushing all the hope in Kansas City. And just
the thing
we're
with
moving
that
on
is,
to the next year.
I don't think the refs, if it gets close, are going to allow them to do that as much as like
conspiracy theorists in the building.
I mean, last week the Broncos game, that was fucking dicey too. They won. But yeah, no, I think the Chiefs win. I'm not touching the point spread. I like the under, and I just like the Chiefs just to pull one out. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they got to do it. It's in Kansas City, so
yeah. Yeah, and I mean the Chiefs have all the players in the world to make this a game, but let's keep it moving. Let's not dwell too much on this game. There's so much that everyone can say about it. You know, people have been talking about it all week. Eagles at the Cowboys. Eagles favored by 3.5. Total sitting at 47.5. Nick, what you saying about this one?
When the Eagles wear their Kelly green jerseys, since 2023, Philly's 5-0 straight up and 4-1 against the spread. I'm taking the fucking Eagles. As much shit as I've talked about them, -3.5. The line doesn't make sense. They're in Jerry World. Dak's been really good against the NFC East. I don't know. I think you're probably going to go Dallas, but I'm going Eagles -3.5. Just because of the jersey factor. I'm
100% taking Dallas. I don't know when these teams decide when they're going to wear their jerseys, if it's like week by week or if it's planned out for the entire. I'm sure it's planned out for the entire season.
These are sick jerseys, though.
They are very sick jerseys, but I feel like the Eagles need a Kelly green jersey game. You feel me? Like they need this. They need Saquon, the boys.
If the Eagles win this game, I'm telling you, Saquon either scores 2 or AJ scores 2. One of those two are going to go off in this game. The Cowboys' rush defense sucks. The Raiders just suck even worse than everyone, and they couldn't exploit it. Eagles are going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball down their fucking throat. And yeah, I actually love the Eagles -3.5. I do. As much as we were talking shit about Jalen and all that, I like the Eagles -3.5. Cowboys coming off a huge win against a shitty team. Everyone's going to be on the Cowboys. Let's zag the other way.
You see that right there, America? He already said that. What he's doing right now is he's talking himself out of the doubt that he feels in his heart, in his football knowing soul. He's talking himself out of the Eagles and Jalen Hurts doubt that he has. Well, guess what? Cowboys are ready to bounce back. Who's that corner that they had? Deron Bland, who had like his best game against the Raiders. Yeah,
the
sure.
Raiders. Who's playing wide receiver for the
Raiders?
Raiders?
The Raiders.
Trey Tucker's our number one receiver.
The Eagles have been absolute shite on offense, and after a while, that offense is going to have to show up and bail this team out of games. Like you said, Stafford didn't play a really great game this week, but guess what? He won. Jalen, you could argue, has been doing the same, but in a really disgusting, ugly way. So I'm taking Cowboys points in this game. Don't really know about the over and under, but I think the Cowboys are definitely in play to shock Philadelphia, give them the smack that they need to get this thing in gear and make changes. I think the Cowboys are a different defense against the run. Quinnen Williams had a nice coming out party, getting a sack and stuff like that. Obviously, it's the Eagles' O-line, but we'll see. I'm taking Cowboys points in this spot.
Okay.
Let's move along. Buccaneers at the Rams. Rams favored -7.5. Over under for the total points sitting at 49.5. Nick, tell them how you feeling about this one.
As above a field goal underdog at night, Baker's 1-8 straight up, including 0-8 straight up during the regular season. Baker's only win coming against the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs 2020-2021 season during COVID. I think the Rams blow them out. I love the Rams this spot. First quarter last week, they looked pretty well. They jumped up to a 14-3 lead, and then kind of the offense kind of sputtered. I think there's too many injuries on the fucking Bucs side. I took the Bucs last week, and Bills kind of exploited them. This is Sunday Night Football in LA. I love the Rams -7. Love the Rams -7.
Yeah,
the Rams -7.
I love that you love us, Nick, and I would love for you to
going
become
to the Super
a part
Bowl,
of
and Stafford's gonna win
Rams
MVP.
fan base.
Knock on wood.
I would love for you to become a Ram. Nick.
I would never be a Rams fan.
All right, we're gonna keep working on that.
But I have a lot of wagers on them.
This is easy. The Bucs give up a lot of explosive plays. The Rams create explosive plays. Rams, I want to say money line. I was saying that before the show.
I told him he can't take money line. It's not fair. It's a cop
Rams -7. Rams -7 in LA Sunday Night Football, and guess who's going to be in attendance?
You're going?
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
I'm going to be in that thing, sipping on some mango carts, eating some food, doing my thing. Sunday Night Football, baby.
Let's go.
I'm going to be able to watch all the games beforehand, chill at the crib, head out late night, Inglewood, under the lights. Rams, explosive play after explosive play after explosive play. Hopefully our defense gets some more takeaways, and SoFi is rocking all night long.
I love watching the Rams play. Honestly.
Let's go Rams. It's simple. By the way, that Rams game was really lit last week. I linked up with Germ. I linked up with Rinks. I saw Warren G perform. Nobody.
Did they close the stadium, or was it open because of the rain?
Does it better?
Okay.
That shit was fire. That shit was so fire.
Nice.
Oh no, the stadium was not impacted by the rain. There's a little over cover.
But they have a cover.
Thing.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
cool.
like a little thing that keeps it from being affected by the rain. But it was fire. Glock 9 did his thing. Tay actually was off of his game. I believe that he may be hampered by that injury.
That's what kind of scares me if he's out for this game.
He's not going to be out, I think, but he was definitely off of his game last week.
If he doesn't play, Puka is going to go crazy.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns for Puka plus 2,700 probably. I don't even know.
Hopefully, I love the 1-2 punch in the backfield that we have as well. They're really finding the balance between those two backs.
I don't like Corum. I have selfish reasons for fantasy Kyron, but yeah, they both look good. I mean, Rams look good, man.
Yeah, Rams.
I don't really know if I really like those jerseys though, but it is what it is.
The black jerseys are fire.
They're
fire
blue. They're blue. They're not black.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the ones we were wearing last week.
They're blue. They're not black.
They're black.
They're dark blue.
No, they're black.
Look it up.
So it's such a dark blue that it's black.
Look it up.
Really? Is that the lore behind the jersey?
I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
You must be color. I think we're just learning right now live on the pod that Nick is colorblind.
No.
But I don't understand how that works.
Someone said on the game, you said you weren't even watching the fucking
bro,
game.
They're black, bro. They're black jerseys, dog. They're rivalry jerseys.
No.
Yeah, dog. How many teams
Dude,
in NFL even have black jerseys?
Look at what I Googled. Rams dark blue jerseys.
All right, we're going to look into it does say midnight. That is interesting.
What shade of blue is the LA Ram? No, that's not it.
All right, moving along. Bears at Steelers. Bears -2.5. 45.5 sitting at the total over under. Tell me how you feel about this one, Nick.
When Caleb Williams gets sacked 2 times or less, the Bears are 9-5 straight up. Pretty good. When he gets sacked 3+ times, they are 3-10 straight up over the last 2 seasons. With that being said, I like the Bears. I think every time I pick the Bears, every time I fucking pick the Bears, they either lose, and when I don't pick against them, they win. So I just don't trust Mason Rudolph, the quarterback for the Steelers. 45.5, take the fucking under, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna rock with the Bears money line. Steelers, I'm not a Mason Rudolph guy. So
yeah, and you won't find a Mason Rudolph guy sitting in this chair, not after Myles Garrett violated that man and his entire O-line to smack him over the head with an helmet.
He said some explicit things to Myles.
Yeah,
Myles is a good guy.
Myles is a really good guy. He writes poetry and watches anime. He's actually like my kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? But
not an anime
he's
guy.
A killer.
But I do write poetry sometimes.
You write poetry sometimes?
It's about gaping and stuff, but yeah. But no one wants to hear that.
I can't wait to see how they edit the clips this week for that one. That's going to be a good one. Anyway, I feel like Nick feels. Bears -2.5. Thank you, Vegas, for finally respecting Caleb. I can't believe you had him as underdog against the Vikings. I've said too much about the Vikings already. Steelers without Aaron Rodgers, they're not going to look good. Steelers with Aaron Rodgers, that's how I feel about it. That's exactly what I have to say about it. So Bears -2.5, book it. I don't know. You like the under here? I'm thinking that this might get out of control.
I like the Bears to win. I mean, I don't even like the points. I like the Bears just to win. 45.5 is a lot of points for these two teams.
Yeah. I think
the Steelers defense can get after Caleb a little bit, make a couple dumb decisions, but
Ben Johnson has no self-control. If he gets up in a game and he can just keep running it up, he's going to be like, oh, I've been thinking about this play since I was 7 years old. I can't wait to run it in this spot.
Yeah, he's
like, come on, bro. He gets totally out of control. It could be 52-0.
He's a bully. He's a bully.
Easily. All right, let's keep it moving. Locks and traps for the week, Nick. How you feeling?
I love this week. I like the lock. My lock is Lions -10. I'll get into that in a little bit. And the trap is Jaguars -3. How about you?
All right, for me, I am going to go for my lock, Bears -2.5. For my trap, a lot of people are going to say, this guy's a fucking idiot. He don't know ball. He don't know anything. Chiefs -3.5. Watch out. Watch out, America. Let's keep it moving. I'm just going to leave it there. All right, let's move on. To Nick's weather report. Storm, sunshine, and spread alerts.
Spread them.
Big trends. And a few teams walking straight into the wind, baby.
3 monster favorites, and they've been money, America. We have 3 big spreads this week. Baltimore -13.5, Seattle -13.5, and Detroit -10. Big favorites are 12-1 straight up and 8-5 against the spread this year. When the number gets big, the good teams have been taking care of business. I usually do not like these heavy spreads, but this week I think they all cover. If you want to parlay them, go for it. If you want to throw them all in a little 3-game tease, do it. I think Detroit handles the Giants. Seattle needs to win after that abysmal performance against the Rams last week. And Baltimore, the Jets, the Jets are going to be the Jets.
You know what? Since you put so much work into this weather report with your research, I'm putting this one in, buddy.
I think we should all put this one in.
Don't leave me hanging here. I think
we should all put this one in. I think our producers should put this one in too.
You know what? That's what we need to really start doing, producer picks.
Yeah.
We need to start doing producer picks. From our 3-headed monster, we need them to pick 3 games or 3 over and under props.
I think everyone should have a lock in our team. We should go around the room and everyone should have one lock.
No more sneaky lays.
No more sneaky
lays.
I fucking hate that.
All right, moving
My
on.
other group does that.
Moving on to.
So let me get into it.
Yeah, let me.
Golf plus Campbell indoors after loss equals automatic. The duo of Jared Goff and Dan Campbell, like I've been saying, after a loss in this podcast, they're 17, 12, and 1 straight up, and a ridiculous 22 and 8 against the spread after a straight up loss, including a 13-game win streak and cover dating back to 11-1-2022. That's November, I believe, 1st, 2022. Golf is 24-7 against the spread indoors after a loss. Detroit is a double-digit favorite. They are 4-0 straight up and against the spread, covering by at least 18.6 points per game. I love the Lions. I can't emphasize this enough.
Damn,
Dan Campbell, they're gonna bully the fuck out of the Giants. They've looked so bad on Sunday Night Football that they're gonna remind everyone. I like what I said. Jameson Williams gets active. I like Jahmyr Gibbs 2 touchdowns. I like St. Brown to get in the end zone. I love the Lions this week. Take the team total over. I love the Lions this week.
I love them too.
I love the Lions this week.
Let's keep it going.
Packers are free falling against the number. The Packers can't cover worth the shit. They're ice cold. They're 3-7 against the spread their last 10 games. And with Josh Jacobs potentially out, I know we hate the Vikings here. I know you do too, Bird, but I mean,
can't stand them.
I don't know if I can trust the Packers to cover any number. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. But JJ McCarthy is that bad that maybe, but I don't know.
Let's be fair here. Another disappointing offense, a quarterback that just got paid his lion's share, and he's not holding up his end of the bargain. They have an excellent receiving core. I know people always like to backhand compliment them, but goddamn, you got at least 5 guys in there that can get a job done, and a really impressive rookie that everybody couldn't stop talking about all summer. And this is what we get. It's
crazy. They almost lost last week against the fucking Giants, but they pulled that one out of their ass. But I don't know, division game. You know how we feel about division games, but
They're tough.
Yeah. So the last one I got, guys, the Jags score 30, then forget how to win. This is a very interesting stat. The Jaguars have lost 5 straight games outright immediately after scoring 30-plus points. This season, they're 0-2 in that spot. Cardinals suck. The Jaguars, are they good? I don't know if they are. That's why this is my trap of the week. I kind of like the Cardinals in this game. Like the Cardinals. I'm not a believer in Jacksonville.
You're coming around,
We already know their fans fucking hate me, but I don't know. Cardinals may be a good money line play. Maybe.
I like that. I like that you're coming around to my cards, even though they're not my cards. But I can spot a
They're
sneaky
fun.
good
They're
team.
spunky.
They're spunky.
Michael Wilson, anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
Book it. Michael Wilson.
I like that.
Michael Wilson.
All right. And it's time to move along to our literal hottest segment. It was so hot that we had to give it its own video playlist on the channel. This man is going 10 for 4 right now. I believe that's 71%
That's
correct.
Good math. That's good math.
71% correct on
good at math.
his bets. Tommy takes us to school. Get in here, Tommy. What's happening, baby? Let's go.
Swipe up.
Swipe up.
Swipe up a little bit, Tom.
Go, let me get my mic here.
Tommy, you know how I like to do it. A little weekend recap. What was it like over at I don't even know your last name, Tommy.
Oh, we're not going to say that on the pod.
We're not saying that on the pod.
What
was it like over
we will
your...
say, it was a sad state of affairs hosting a party for Alabama last weekend. But we won't get into it because all that matters is the Iron Bowl coming up in 2 weeks. So let's move right along.
Is your mom hiring a butler?
Oh,
That's what I want to know.
I mean, if you're offering your services, we're always welcoming some dishwashers. Let's go, baby. Come on.
I'm going to be locked in.
Hell yeah. All right, well, let's get into it. 9:45 a.m. to kick us off on Saturday. We have Charlotte visiting number 4 Georgia. 44.5 point total. Talk to me, Tommy.
They laugh at this game, but it's mainly to shout out the girl who got away When you love her, you got to let her go. And Kirby Smart, that was my guy forever. I love this man, but he went to his alma mater. He's a damn good dog. And Georgia fans, count your blessings. You'll never have another one like this. You'll never have love like you do with Kirby Smart. And it takes me to his physicality presser when he did his press conference after, and what a pick by yours truly, Georgia, no sweat. He said, if you transfer from Georgia and you don't like physicality, he wants to schedule whoever you transfer to. He likes it like that. He wants the soft bodies coming into Athens, Georgia, and he's going to take it to you. And you think Charlotte, that's some soft bodies right there. But remember, the spread on this one, 44.5.
Jesus.
This is a big number. And you know who Kirby Smart is? He is 0-15 as a 38-point or more home favorite.
That's crazy stuff.
I mean, 0-15, you think numbers flip. Not today, sweetheart. This is a letdown spot. They're not going to get as hyped as they were last week. Give me Charlotte and the points.
Wow, that's a big one.
And this is no shot to your Georgia faithful. I love you. I love Athens, Georgia, but not this weekend.
Wow. Let's move along to 12:30. We have number 15, USC, at number 7, Oregon. Spread sitting at 9.5, favoring Oregon. Talk to me, Tommy, and talk to me correctly, because you've been doubting my boys. Even though you did cover,
this is the best game on the board.
You've been doubting them boys from South Central. So tell me what they're doing this week.
He's right. I have become a USC hater, and they are flipping the script a little bit. They're showing me a little something. But you know what? They're not going to show me nothing in Autzen. And let's go to Eugene, Oregon, where it gets loud. And that's where College Game Day is going to be. They can't wait. Dan Lanning is licking his chops for old Lincoln Riley to show up with his soft body boys. Talk to me about Oregon. Let's talk player props. Jordan Davidson. You know where he went to school? Modern Day. He's hungry for this.
He's a freshman, right?
Oh, he's hungry for this matchup, and he wants it. 2 tutties. He comes out of the same NorCal training facility as Joe Mixon, Najee Harris, and the guy he took over for, Rayleigh Brown, at Modern Day. This guy's hungry. He's hungry, and he wants 2. They're going to lean on him. Let's get Oregon minus 9.5. And I can keep going. They're going to just take it to them.
You know, usually I have a big rebuttal every time you talk about these Trojans and you act like they aren't up for the task, but I'm going to just keep it simple this week. Or I'm going to take USC plus 9.5 to cover that point spread, but it's going to be subtle. The boys just going to come up there from South Central just slanging on the corner, you know, dressed as a little hippie.
Well, DeAnthony Thomas, famous Crenshaw alum who went up there. We know them boys up in Eugene. You know, you know what we do with them was we take them to school.
Yeah, that's true. You know, we actually played against DeAnthony Thomas at Venice High.
You for?
Well, I remember one particular 7-on-7. He was doing so good that they took him out after like 3 series or something like that. He just seam route right down the middle, boom, touchdown, like just repeat play. He was so fast it couldn't be stopped.
Snoop Dogg Little League alumnus. I love this guy.
Yeah, they just took him out. He was just too much to handle. He was like sitting on the side doing media or whatever. It was just some real LA bougie
This is
shit.
6th grade. He was doing media. He was that good. He was that good.
We were in high school. Shout out to Anthony Thomas. We were in high school, but we went to that all boys school down there in downtown Los Angeles. Our producer Tom drove us in the Nissan he used to have. We're slapping some YG. You know, we had the trunk rattling. You know, driving down Pico. That's where the G's go, bitch. You better ask somebody. You feel me? We was just like, we about to smack Crenshaw. We about to let him know what these playoffs about to look like. Nah, DeAnthony Thomas got in that seam and
then
got too skinny.
Then that happened.
All right, moving along. We don't know this swap too many war stories here. 4 p.m. we got Pitt at Georgia Tech. The Cup's starting to talk to us, Tommy. What you saying, though?
Okay, so last week we all saw it. I picked Notre Dame, blowout city. We all knew it. But Narduzzi, the coach of Pitt, knew it himself. He said this is not the game we must win. This week, at Georgia Tech is the game they must win. They control their destiny in the ACC if they really want to get down to business. And this is 2 like-minded programs. really physical, really gritty. Brent Key will have his boys ready to play, but I really think Pitt has put a lot more thought into this game than Georgia Tech has. Haynes King will be limited this week. This is a Heisman dark horse that we're looking at Georgia Tech QB, and Pitt, they're going to have their number. I guarantee Pitt wins this game or wins next week against Miami. Pitt will be the agent of chaos in this ACC title race.
I fucking hate Narzook. He called a timeout with 3 seconds left just to score a touchdown. I think the second
He's
half.
that kind of guy.
Oh, motherfucker.
He's a motherfucker. He's a motherfucker.
He
That's
called
the
a
best
timeout.
compliment
They were
you can
down by
give.
like 27 points. He calls a timeout. And they score a touchdown. What a fuck face.
I actually appreciate that. Was it against a rival?
No, it was against Notre Dame last week. I took the second half spread, and Notre Dame was winning. And then from the 20-yard line, this motherfucker calls a timeout with his backup quarterback, and they scored a touchdown.
And I'll leave you with this.
That was you don't do that as a coach. Fucking.
Oh, Narduzzi breaks all the rules. That's why we love him. Georgia Tech coming in this game last 2 weeks gives up 8 yards.
They should have lost to BC last week.
They give up 8 yards of play. They give up 8 yards of play. Not a rush, not a pass. 8 yards, a damn play. Let's go, Pitt.
Isn't their quarterback's a freshman too, right?
Oh, yeah, he's a damn
gunslinger,
freshman.
Yeah.
But, Georgia Tech, this is the look-ahead spot because you know who they got next week.
Georgia.
Oh, it's good old-fashioned
They should have
hate.
won last. They should have won last year.
Good old-fashioned hate.
I love that.
With that being said, let's move along. We're at 4:30. Tennessee -4 at Florida. UF. Excuse me.
Yes, this is in Gainesville, an amazing place to visit. If you're Lane Kiffin or anyone else, you're realizing there's a lot of fun to be having in Gainesville. You're talking about Balls Bar. I repeat, it's named Balls Bar. It's one of the best bars in the entire world. Beat the clock, many such games. My friend Santi put me onto it, who's getting married this year in Colombia. We can't wait to go.
Shout out
Santi.
Get married in Colombia. That should be fun for everybody.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh,
Hey,
I love Colombia.
That's family. So
that's for another podcast.
let's get into it. This game is a rivalry game. And you think Tennessee, they've been kind of highly ranked this year, but who have they beat? Nobody. And let me get into the stats because Tennessee, Rocky Top, hasn't beaten the Florida Gators in the swamp since 2003.
Jesus, my balls didn't even drop then.
Tennessee has 3 wins in the last 70 years in the swamp.
Wow.
This is just one of those games where -4 is too big. It's too big. They have no right to be favored in this game. I don't care who's coaching Florida. That stadium rocks. And they're going to get loud, and they'll be proud. And I guarantee you Tennessee does not run away with it. 3 wins in 70 years. Now that's a stat.
That is a goddamn stat. The swamp is murky. All right.
Deep waters.
Moving along. If you're wondering why I stumbled for the last game is because the game coming after this one is a surprise to me, but I am happy to see it. The battle for the axe. Cal at Stanford. Cal favored by
Battle
3.
for the ass.
Talk to me, Tommy.
Okay. I had to put this on here for the co-host, the main host, the main man who lays it down, Cal Berkeley's finest.
The biggest gaper.
We love this school. We love up north. NorCal and SoCal, to me, have no rivalry. It's very one-sided. I have utmost respect for the Bay Area, and that is why we have to take Cal. We have to take Cal because, shout out to one of our boys from the other week, Jaron Keave Saga Polatelli, who is recommitted to coming back to Cal in the midst of a hot seat for Justin Wilcox. I don't see it. You can't let this guy build this great program and take it away from him. He's going to win this game against Frank Reich, and he knows how important this is for the Cal Bears community. Swipe up on the Cal algorithm. We love you. You Cal Bears online, very active. Shout out to JKS.
Woo woo!
Hey, shout out to Chase Meyer.
I love
yes,
that.
of course.
Shout out to Chase Meyer, the kicker
Shout
for Cal.
out to Chase Meyer.
Family friend.
Yeah,
friend.
the Meyer family is kind beyond words.
The greatest family.
Yes, and shout out JKS for committing when his coach is on the hot seat. That's just what Berkeley does to you. It's the village hidden in the leaves.
It's love.
There's a feeling out there, you know what I'm saying? And I know he can't get enough of it, and I respect that young man. Let's keep it moving. We got Who at the 5 p.m. spot, number 11 BYU, the Soakers at Cincinnati. BYU favored -2.5. Talk to me, Tommy.
You know I shout out my brothers. And it's Kehlani State-Taki. This coach. You want to run through a wall for this guy. I love this man. A man of faith, a man of principle, and a man who gets it done for me when I need it. And I'm talking about I need it. At Cincinnati, BYU cannot wait to rematch against Texas Tech. My other boy, Joey McGuire. That is going to be a sexy must-watch rematch. And the only way that happens is if you go into Nippert Stadium at night and there's no Kelce's in sight. We're going big BYU, big Mormon energy. Slide on down those Silicon slopes and enjoy a nightcap courtesy of BYU as always.
No, you slide down them Silicon slopes and enjoy a good old soak, courtesy of BYU, baby.
Soak.
All
Great
right.
program. Great program.
9 a.m. We got the Ivy League in the building. Harvard, Yale. Talk to me, Tommy.
People said to me, they don't love this board this week. They don't love the week. It's a slow week, but they're not looking hard enough because this is a podcast where we give you the whole lay of the land. We want you educated and primed for an amazing Saturday and Sunday. And that's why we start out 9 a.m. in the Ivy League. Harvard at Yale. This game has been played since 1875.
Jeez.
We love rivalry games like that.
It's all whites back then.
I mean,
It's all plumbers.
Zipping my tongue. First time playoff berth on the line for both of these schools. The Ivy League football teams have never, ever gone to the playoffs by choice. They valued finals prep over such gratuitous action than D2 football playoffs. They've done the tournament. They've done March Madness. This is the first taste for the Ivy League to join the FCS playoffs. And that takes me to my boy, Jaden Craig, Harvard's quarterback. An NFL name you need to know. You always say Harvard, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Meet the new blood. This guy is nice, and he's going to get a camp invite at the very least. And now we move on to all the Harvard pressure being on them, though. I mean, they're undefeated. This is Yale. This is Yale, who's only lost 1 or 2 games. They're nasty. They're a tough bunch. It's in the Yale Bowl. In rivalries like this, undefeated teams, you take the other side. Give me Yale 8.5, but I kind of like Harvard to squeak it out with their NFL-worthy quarterback.
Let's go, Tommy. And while we're in this FCS corner, let's just have you roll through these guys.
Yeah, let's just knock this
Davis at Sac. Talk to him.
All right, this is the
I can't wait to watch this game.
What do you mean?
What? I don't think I can find. I can find it on my guide.
It's televised. All right.
You can't find it on your guide, but guess where you can find it? On your fucking book. So let's go.
I don't know if we can.
It's
is it?
UC Davis is a 4-point favorite. Obviously, if you knew anything about both these programs, you know.
This is Sac State. I love Sac State.
What? No, we're on UC Davis this week. Tim Plow, if you get yourself a chance to go down to
do like Tim Plow.
If you go to UC Davis
I do like
you get
Tim.
on the sideline for a game, you get to hear the speeches this man gives.
He's bald,
this guy
right?
is the real deal. Colorado State is reportedly looking at him, and you know that's the ultimate program compliment, where your head coach is getting looks. In D1, if you're Tim Plow, you got to be proud of what you built.
That's a sick
and you're
last
going
name.
against Brennan Marion, a guy who's been so hot in D1. We love his scheme, the go-go offense. Who doesn't know Brennan Marion? But he does not have experience or the chops at HC just yet. He's a year away. Give me Tim Plow
love that last
to blow it up. To blow it up.
I love Plow as the last name.
Just get a look at his locker room speeches. You'll love him more.
Is he big?
He's got a mustache.
Is he bald?
He's got a mustache.
Okay.
That's all. That's all you need to know sometimes.
Okay, I got it.
Nick is just looking at this name thinking, oh, this could be a male
Stop.
performer.
Stop.
Of some sort. In a
Not as good as Rocco. IYK.
All right. We're moving along to Montana State Bobcats at the Montana Grizzlies. Talk to him, Tommy.
So we talked about College Game Day going to USC at Oregon, but this is where they needed to be. Just like last week in Arkadelphia, you got to shout out Missoula, the brawl of the wild. In my opinion, every year must-watch TV. Cinema. It's just cinema. Looking at these skylines, it's beautiful, and it's tough-nosed football. And in the 80s, let me bring you guys back a little bit. This is Montana State, the Grizzlies of Montana, and the Bobcats of Montana State. In the 80s, MSU had a live bobcat in a pen behind the end zone that the student section could pet through her cage bars. That's so kind of sick. And one time, she escaped and ran across the field during a game. One previous Bobcat rode with the basketball team in the bus to Idaho out of its cage. They love the Bobcats at Montana State. And that takes me to the most impressive news, which is the Montana Zoo this week has announced the arrival of 2 new Bobcats. This will be the first Bobcats in zoo history. That is very important with the relationship the Montana State community has with the Bobcats. And the first time in zoo history to have Bobcats in zoo territory, you gotta pick Montana State. But that's not this type of podcast. We say those numbers to say, shout out to our boy that we told you about in September. We told you about this guy all season long. We love this man from Kamehameha High School, Kealihi Ayat. Wow. He's going to keep this streak alive. He's going to take it to him at home.
Swipe up.
Oh, swipe up, baby. We shout out the Islands every episode. And this one's for the Big Sky title. So you know our boy's going to lock in. His dad played at Montana. You know it's a legacy game. This means more for the Ayat family.
Let's go.
Holy poopsicles. I'm not going to lie. Where's my little guy over here? This little guy. Tommy, you get one of these today. And it's a good poopsicle because every week, Tom, give me my camera, Tom. We got time for this. Give me my camera, Tom. Give me my camera.
Give me his camera back.
Every week, secretly in my head, I fade Tommy. I say there's no way he could top his performance from last week. There's no way that Tommy could keep coming with these stats. He keep coming with these facts.
Many such cases.
Trivia. There's no way. It's not enough time of the day. And every week, he surprises me. He always hits the over. Every time I think I'm taking the under on Tommy, he hits the over. So, folks, you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you make sure that you watch Tommy's Game Day Show. Tommy Takes Us to School. It's its own video on our channel now, so you can get this.
My favorite celebration.
I mean, Jesus Christ, that was a shout out to week what, Tommy? Kaliat? What was that?
Oh, September 27th is when we first shouted him out. If you do the math, that was a few months ago.
That was a few months ago, and he brought him back after he gave you a story about a bobcat arriving to a zoo and a bobcat riding in a bus, uncaged, and all this just crazy American nonsense.
You can't make this shit up.
Twists and turns. It's like a fucking Rihanna song. Tommy, thank you so much for doing it again this week. 10-4, 71% hit.
Let's keep it up.
Come on, Tommy, the best better in America.
Better returns.
Nobody is hitting harder than Tommy. I can guarantee that. He's the only reason we're in the green this season. And we're going to keep on doing what we do.
Better returns than the S&P, baby. Let's go.
Do you feel me? Better returns than the S&P. Did you hear that, America? Did you hear that, America? This is the kind of program I can get behind. If you're late, if you just discovered us, new to the show, you're welcome. Let's move on along, Nick. God damn, Tommy gets me going every time.
It made me so hot.
Gets me going every time.
I'm sweating. They turned on the AC in this bitch.
All right, moving on to the dogs parlay. Nick, since you made it this week, go ahead and tell the people what you got.
I'll go for it. It's real simple. We got 4 dudes, dogs, guys, to score a touchdown. We got JSN going against the Tennessee Titans defense, who is abysmal. I think it's plus 100 to score. I'm going to go St. Brown, minus 125 going against the Giants' abysmal defensive score. Rashee Rice, plus 100 against the Colts defense. I think he scores. And the last one, hold your nose, Saquon Barkley. I think he breaks out. He scores a touchdown. You put 25 and you get back 300. I kind of like that one. I kind of like that one.
I do like that one a lot.
I kind of like that
Saquon.
one. Saquon scares me, but he's due. He's due.
He is due.
He's due.
So let's move along to the Mad Dog
Fucking
parlay,
due.
which I got to make this week. Usually we collaborate on these, but I've been taking a different approach, and I've been asking each of my castmates to make it each week. And I allow them to make the dogs and the dogs parlay, but this time we split it. So Mad Dogs parlay. Tyler Tyler Shaw, 1.5 touchdowns. Book it. Shador Sanders against the Raiders, 2 TDs. Book it.
Dude,
Derrick Henry, 2 TDs. Let's go, baby. And Jahmyr Gibbs against the Giants, 2 TDs. 10 will get you $720.
I really like this one. I know we always say that we really like it, but I have a feeling this week.
Yeah.
Right before Thanksgiving, we eat all that turkey, that dressing, that ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, cornbread. Oh, we're going to eat. We're going to eat this week first.
Quick pod intermission right quick. What do you put on your like Thanksgiving plate? Because obviously there's a lot of food.
I eat everything. I eat everything.
You eat everything?
I don't like pecan pie. You like pecan pie?
Depends on who makes it.
I don't like pecan. That's the only thing I really don't like. One of my cousins brings this nasty ass dish. I'm not gonna call her out, but I don't fucking call her out.
You already said all that.
I know because if I say it, they're gonna know who it is.
Smoke. So okay.
It's fucking gross.
All right.
So
well, listen.
Put that shit on.
I'm not a eat everything kind of guy. I usually just get some dressing, some dark turkey meat, and some yams.
The best is to make.
That's my plate. Pretty much.
You have to eat like at 2 or 3, and then you make a sandwich at the end of the night. The late game, that's the best. And we have college basketball that night too.
I never do the Thanksgiving like sandwich. I never do the Thanksgiving sandwich. I just stick to my regular. Oh, sorry, greens. I was like, something's missing on my plate. Greens. That's the last thing I put on my plate.
Yeah, greens is okay.
But anyway, moving along here. Let's scroll down to the parlay elimination. Let's get all the way down to the parlay elimination over there.
Scroll down.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Go up. Sorry. Something's wrong. Okay, here we go. Right there. It's right. Parlay elimination. So last week, I tried to get cheeky, and I took Baker to throw to and Josh Allen to throw to after I had used them last week. Josh Allen did throw 2 interceptions and TDs. Baker only threw 1 TD and an interception. Nick took George Pickens over 64.5 early line that he absolutely crushed, and he took Bijan Robinson over 85.5, another line that he absolutely crushed. So, Nick, my fate lies in your hands this week.
I got it.
I get to use 2 bets, or do I only get 1?
2. Of course 2.
All right, let's go, baby. So, who do you got this week?
I'm going to go Seattle Seahawks team total over 26.5. Going against that, again, putrid Tennessee Titans defense. So Seattle over 26.5 points. And my second leg, hold your nose. It's a little stinky. A.J. Brown over 53.5 yards of receiving.
God damn, that's
dude,
brave,
he's due. He's fucking due. He's due.
Oh my God, that is.
We should just name this podcast "He's Due."
Yeah, I like your slogan though. I like he's
due.
So I'm going to take Zach Charbonnet to get a touchdown this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And secondly, I think I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to take your boy James Cook to go over his rushing prop, which should be sitting at about 85.5.
We're going against that Houston defense. Okay. Why don't we just parlay all these together, all 4 of these?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Let's get stinky with it.
You know what? Actually, I'm sorry. I want to take back my James Cook bet, and I want to go Nico's receiving prop.
Over. Yards. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Let's do it.
All right. And that has been another episode of Ricky and Nick's Pick 6, baby. Week 12. The season is coming to an end. We're already sad about it. Football season is a great time in America. It was my best times in high school, even when I wasn't really cued into the NFL, and it was just rocking with the homies week after week, game after game. It's such a great time in the nation. After this, it's nothing but doom and gloom and Donald Trump quotables.
That's not true. We have college basketball. We have college basketball. We got college basketball. We got the in-season tournament. Trust me, we're working on giving you guys more content after the NFL season is done. This is not
just an NFL show. This is a sports betting show in general. We're working on lots of things in the background. We appreciate always all the love and support. Please keep comment, liking, and subscribing. I say this every week, and I'm going to say it again. I love you fans engaging under comments with each other, having conversations, because this show is built on community. We're literally just homies kicking it, linking up on Wednesday, having a couple of brews and discussing the NFL. We're not experts. We're not sharps. We're just going off of feelings and trying to make a little bit of extra scratch in these 17 weeks. So we appreciate you guys. Tap in with Tommy's show. It's going to be dropping earlier than the regular show. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Nick, you got anything to tell the folks?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to just piggyback. Thank you all for the love and support. Every week, I feel like we keep getting more followers. Comments are great. We're also going to do a World Cup preview. I have a couple of homies that want to jump on too, so that's going to be great for all you soccer fans out there. But yeah, let's just keep doing what we're doing. Week 12. I mean, let's not say it's almost at the end of the year. It is almost at the end of the year, but let's just keep doing what we do. We love this shit. We love you guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And we out.
Peace.
Peace.